Hey y'all, I'm done with the doctor obviously. I'm back at home now. And I just wanted to give y'all an update on what happened at the doctor. I went, they did an EKG, and my nurse was really nice. Her whole family is Army. So her mom, her dad, everybody, her brothers and sisters, everybody's Army. So when I went in there, and of course you got to tell them what you're there for. And I told them I was trying to join the Navy, and I had to go through this clearance, blah 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 blah. So she was excited, and she gave me some, advice and some words of motivation and all that type of stuff. So that was cool. And if y'all wondering why my camera is like shaking, because I'm recording this on my phone because my laptop is at my mom's house. So yeah, this was my only means of recording. Anyway, so they did the EKG, and then my doctor came in and he talked to me. When my cardiologist guy came in and he talked to me, and so he asked me why I wanted to go in the Navy, and he asked me some questions, and he thought it was really cool, and he was really excited for me. And basically my EKG came back good, everything was fine, and on my actual, like, his notes that he had to write that I have to send to my recruiter, he actually wrote proceed to join the Navy on there. So he was really excited for me, and when I was leaving, he was like, well, I guess I won't see you anymore because you're going to be going to the Navy. So he's like, we're going to talk positive thoughts. So he was like, I'm not going to see you anymore. So he's like, good luck with everything, and have fun or whatever. So I was like, cool. And then my nurse lady was like, I'm going to pray for you, and I hope that you get in, and I hope all goes well, and blah 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 blah. So it was cool. So I was excited that my cardiologist actually cleared me. I have an irregular heartbeat. I don't think I discussed this in the previous video, but I have an irregular heartbeat. So on the medical pre-screen, it actually asked that question, and I answered yes to it. So if I would have answered no, then I wouldn't have to go through any of this, and they probably would have never known that I had an irregular heartbeat. But if something ever happened and it came back to bite me in the ass that I knew I did, and I said no on my medical pre-screen, then I could, get in big trouble for that. So to avoid any problems, I mean, I know it wasn't a big issue. I just put yes. So since I put yes, I had to give them an EKG, and I had an echocardiogram last year. So I sent them those results and stuff. So it's all good. My cardiologist said I was clear for duty. So I'm excited about that. I'll send that to my recruiter tomorrow. So that's that. I know in my video that I made earlier, I said I was going to talk about the motivational statement. So on your application, if you're going in as an officer, I don't know about enlisted, I don't know how their process goes, but when you go in as an officer, you have to do an application, and on the application, there is a section where you have to write a 400 words or less, a motivational statement about why you want to be commissioned as an officer in the Navy. So it's actually it's hard because you have to keep it under 400 words. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody who's trying to join the Navy, let alone join as an officer, can write why they want to do it. But to keep it under 400 words, that's a challenge. But basically, the way I am structuring my motivational statement is I'm writing about what my aspiration, motivation, what has prompted me to want to join the Navy, what I can gain from the Navy, why I think I'll be successful. And basically in there, I just kind of tie in like my current job and what I do to how what I have learned from that job will benefit me as an officer in the Navy, and how everything I have learned I can apply and help the Navy and teach those below me. Well, I don't want to say below me, those that I am over. How it'll help me, be a better leader for them, and how it'll help me motivate them to reach whatever their career goals for the Navy are. So, I mean, I basically have it together. It's just kind of one of those things. I write it, I leave it alone for a day or two, then I go back and read it, and I'm like, okay, it sounded good when I wrote it the first time, but now I don't like it, so I'm going to change it type thing. But overall, it has remained the same. I think I have a pretty good motivational statement. my suggestion to any of you who are going in as an officer and going through the officer process, and you have to do your statement, be honest. Like, you can Google or YouTube motivational statements and stuff, and you can find what other people have wrote for their statement, but you have to make it personal to you and be honest, because you don't want to come off too cheesy or like it was not your own. So I wrote mine, and then I sent it to my dad, and he kind of critiqued it a little bit. So I don't know, I think I feel pretty comfortable. I'm going to revise it again probably tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll probably do it tonight, so when I send all my other stuff to my recruiter, I can send it to him so he can read it and let me know if I need to change anything or if he thinks it's okay or whatever. So yeah, just if you're applying to be an officer, just go ahead and start thinking about your motivational statement, and maybe even start writing it and revising it so that when you get to the actual application portion of the process, you can just, put it in the document and keep going. You won't have to be like worried about it or be trying to figure it out or whatever. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep moving this camera. I'm just trying to get the right lighting because I'm sitting in my apartment. I'm actually kind of currently moving. That's why I don't have any furniture. It's kind of empty in here. I'm moving. I moved out. So I'm actually cleaning, trying to finish getting the rest of my crap. But anyway, so yeah. So my EKG went well, whatever, and I'm working on my motivational statement, and I'll be sending my application in to my recruiter real soon. So one step closer. So now hopefully he can send this to MEPS, and I can get cleared from MEPS and go do that whole process or whatever, blah. So I'm like super hyped right now. I'm super excited. I'm just like, I'm ready to go. Like, I am ready to go. So I'm just trying to get through this, be patient and get through this process and, get it together. But if y'all have any questions for me so far, if y'all have, I don't know if y'all have watched my previous videos or not, but I might have answered your questions in my previous videos. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comment box thingy below, and I will definitely get back with you. And thank y'all for watching my videos. Deuce.